Alright, we are live. And I've got Corpse Husband stuck in my head like crazy right now.
Beware the DMCA.
Oh gosh, I know, right? Not the DMCA. Anything but that. Alright, so we are live. I will drop this to a. Oh shoot, I can't do it on. That's why I have my iPad. Drop the stream on there. Konnichiwa, sensei.
こんにちは。
お元気
お久しぶり
ですか？
ですね。元気ですよ。元気ですか？
元気ですよ。お天気ですね。No, wait, that's weather. Never mind. We can't speak of the weather.
天気はいいですね。
Alright, so everybody, we are here with another week of Japanese classes hosted by you, Ren, from Japanese Academy. Again, thank you so much for your time here.
Of course, it's an honor.
Free Japanese class. So while I'm figuring out, um, sending this link out to a bunch of people, what are we going to be working on today?
Today, we're going to be learning some verbs and pronouns, so you can start to construct beefier sentences.
Ooh. Fun times.
Just like Arby's, we have the beef. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Alright, I'll pull it on up. That way at least everybody can see it. Japanese language proficiency test level N5, lesson 2. Oh yeah, we did lesson 2 already.
Oop, it's supposed to be lesson 3.
Oh. Oh, I see the N5 3 right over here.
Yeah. 日本語能力試験
We don't speak of
N5
this.
3回目レッスン
Ooh. Drop that here.
Now, I don't think I ever mentioned, but 日本語能力試験 is Japanese language proficiency test. 日本語 is Japanese, 能力 is proficiency, and 試験 is test. And then N5 is the easiest level.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Almost done. Alright, I think I am ready.
Okie dokie dokie. Let us get started then. JLPT N5, lesson 3. Definitely not lesson 2. 行きましょう. So, to begin, we're going to learn some common first-person pronouns. These are the 3 most common ones that you will hear in day-to-day conversation. You have watashi, which most people already know, but it's a formal way to say I. And when it's in a casual conversation, you will mostly hear it by females, because it sounds very, very soft, polite. Then you have boku, which is also I, but it's more casual and masculine. A lot of times you'll hear tomboys use this one. And then we have ore, which is very rough and gruff, and you'll probably get Will Smith if you use this to your superior, to your boss, teacher. You'll mostly hear guys use this, but my female Japanese teacher actually uses ore, which I thought was interesting.
That is interesting.
Mm.
It's that disrespectful then?
If you use it with your superior, yes, it is very disrespectful.
Ah.
But with somebody under you, or even among close friends, it's actually more disrespectful to use watashi, or keigo, politeness, because it feels like you're trying to distance yourself from them.
Really?
Yes.
I gotcha.
In Japanese, politeness is gauged in part by distance. So you wouldn't just say otoko, referring to a guy over there.
Yeah.
You would say ano otoko no hito, or ano hito, or ano kata even, would be even more formal, even more polite. It's it takes some time to get used to, but it is very important to know when you're trying to speak with natives. Mm-hmm. And I'll show, I think there's only 4 kanji I'll have you look at today, and I have the slides later on, so you can get the kanji down when we get to those. Any questions or concerns before we move on?
No. I've heard of watashi and boku, but I never knew about ore. So that was interesting to learn right there. Mr. Emil, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, friend.
Welcome. Also, interesting note. If you listen to poetry or plays, anime, manga, any kind of media where it's very expressive and over the top, sometimes you'll even hear them someone call themselves ore-sama, which is like their head is so big they couldn't fit it through the window of a barn. It's very egotistical to say ore-sama.
Really?
Yes. Well, you know san, right? You have chan, kun, san,
Sama.
and then even higher than that, it's sama. Yes.
Yeah.
So you say ore-sama. That's pretty bad, because just saying ore-san is bad enough, but sama is like, I'm a king, yo.
Oh. Said no.
That's a big no, don't do that. Don't even say watashi-sama.
Interesting.
Yes, you do not put a suffix after your own name or pronoun. Only for other people.
Alright.
Now, here are some less common ones. And these you don't even have to write down. This is just for fun. You're going to hear it eventually, but it's not going to be something you use in day-to-day conversation.
Okay.
So we have watashi, which is very formal. And you would hear that saying like, you're talking to someone very important. I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of any. It's just not used all that often. But then you have atashi, which is informal and used by females. It's considered pretty cute, so you're not really going to see guys using it. Rarely will it be used in written language, but it's very common in conversation, especially in the younger women. Then you have ware, which is very formal, like you're speaking to a king formal. Mostly guys will use this. And you have waga, which again is very formal, but it refers to my, like waga kuruma, my car.
Oh.
And it's pretty old-fashioned, and it sounds boastful almost, like you yourself are in a high position speaking down to somebody, but you're still being formal, like you're not speaking like a commoner. And then we have wagahai, which is I, and it's like it's really arrogant. There's an old Japanese story that in English we translate it as I am a cat.
Okay.
But in Japanese it is wagahai wa neko de aru. Now you know how egotistical cats already are. They think they own the world. They would push a glass of water off the earth if it was flat.
Yeah.
So this cat speaking in the book uses wagahai. And that emotion just does not translate over to English. Because in English we just have I. The one word I. In Japanese they have all these nuances.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Any questions?
None, no.
Okay. Now, here are some common third-person pronouns. You have anata, which most of the time it's written in hiragana, but I just wanted to show that it does have a kanji.
So, quick question on that one, actually.
Uh-huh.
Why would it not be anatatachi?
I don't know. This is third person singular. It's like you're speaking to one person.
Oh, okay. I thought this meant 3 people. Okay.
No. Third person, as in the writing style.
Oh, my bad. Okay, that makes sense then.
You're fine. There may be a plural for anata, but anata is not used as often as you is used in English.
Yeah, true.
If you're trying to get somebody's attention, most of the time you just say sumimasen.
Yeah.
And if you know the person by name, you definitely would not use anata. That would just be rude. Now, there are certain cases you can use anata, but it's fairly strict with the usage. I would just say be careful with using it. If you can help it, don't use it.
This is too advanced. I need hiragana or katakana. It's got hiragana next to each of the kanji. It has the katakana or the kanji for it. So you can see anata right there. At the bottom next to that big kanji is kimi.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Vamp. Sorry, I had to bring it up real fast.
Oh, you're fine. By the way, these are called corner brackets. They work like parentheses in, quotation marks in English.
Kind of like if you're reading something in like a book or online or something, sometimes above the kanji or something, there will be the hiragana or katakana right above the kanji, right?
That is called furigana. It's a little bit different. But when they're right next to each other, and then you see this right here, the little L-looking thing.
Yeah.
This is a corner bracket, and it's like a quotation mark in English.
Interesting.
Personally, I like that more than quotation marks because it looks nicer.
I gotcha. Need to brush up on my hiragana. A good hiragana practice would be if you have an iPhone, get Kana Drill and use Tofugu. If you have an Android, just Tofugu works. That's my biggest recommendation.
Now we have anta. Now this is informal. Do not use this to your superior.
Okay.
It's also very much a slang. Depending on who you use this with, it can be rude. Like if you're angry with someone, well, anta nanshiteru na. You're so angry you can't even say the and na. It turns into
Mm.
And then kimi. Kimi is also informal, and it can be affection or it can be rude depending on who you use it with. With kimi, I would say keep this with your the people who are below you in the social status. So younger than you, or a lower year in school, like your third year, they'd be second year, or they haven't been at the job as long as you have.
Mm-hmm.
People like that. Your kohai, you would say.
Yeah.
So you're the senpai, you have your kohai. Use it with your kohai.
So like Kimi no Nawa.
Yes, kimi no
Let me
na.
be a weeb.
Uh-huh.
Hey yo, what's
Kimi
up,
no zen
Maximilian?
zen zen zen.
I had an argument with a friend of mine. She's actually in this Discord, Blue, the other day. It's like a week or two ago. We were doing a guess the anime song, and sorry, no, it wasn't guess the anime. It was we were just listening to something, and it started playing in the background. We were both like, "This is your name. What song though?" And she's like, "It's Sparkle. I know it's Sparkle." I was like, "It could be. No, it's not Sparkle. It's and I was running through it in my head because it was an instrumental of it, like a piano instrumental. I was running through it through my head. I was like, do 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 do. I know what it is. And I freaked. It was fun. Anyways.
Yeah, the instrumentals are kind of similar, but listen close enough, you should be able to tell them apart.
The cool thing I think with Sparkle is like I like that I can actually understand it a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, anyways. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, even when you are speaking with your kohai, you don't necessarily have to use kimi. You can still use their name. And also, this kanji here is the same kanji for kun. So like Kento-kun. Exact same one. Yeah, and kun is used the same way. You would put it to your kohai's name.
Interesting.
面白い.
Subarashi.
So here are some less common ones. You'll hear this by angry people, but mostly in anime and manga. You have teme. It's rude and confrontational. Kisama. You is extremely hostile and rude. It used to be formal because you noticed the sama at the end there.
Yeah.
This used to be how royalty would be addressed. Kisama. And it's the same with this.
Very close to kusei.
Kusai or kusa?
Kusei, whatever the swear is, I feel like.
Kusei is the more slang version of kusa. Or kuso, rather. Kuso, kusei.
Alright.
Yes. Notice with a lot of slang, it changes to an sound.
What's up, Kyle? Welcome to the stream.
It was good.
Was good, dog.
And then we have omae, which was also historically polite. And mostly males use this, but it's very informal. Now, the interesting, you can use omae if you have friends that you are very rough and tough with. Like the kind of friends that would just start wrestling with one another out of the blue. Or that you call each other swear words in English. It's that kind of relationship.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, real fast. Mr. Emil is asking, forgive me if this is an ignorant question. It's not an ignorant question. What is the difference between katakana and kanji?
Katakana and kanji?
Yeah.
Katakana is related to hiragana. It's just a base writing system that represents sounds. It's a full syllable for each character. And kanji, in order to write out how that kanji sounds, you can use hiragana or katakana. But kanji by themselves don't represent a sound. They represent a meaning.
And Kyle, yeah, this we're learning Japanese right now in this stream.
Oh, here's a good example. Imagine you have a picture of a dog, and beneath it you have dog written on a plaque or just a label. The picture itself would be the kanji, and then the label beneath it would be the hiragana or katakana. That's a good way to look at it.
There you go. I like that one.
Righty. Shall we move on?
Have at it, homie. I'm gonna go contemplate the meaning of life for a little bit. Alright, Kyle, have fun, man.
Man, I love ruminating.
Woo! Alright, go ahead. We can keep going.
Righty. Here is he and she. Now, he... Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. He and she are not used a whole lot. Most of the time you'll say anokata or anohito.
Okay.
And anokata means that direction. Remember, we already learned koko, soko, asoko, kore, sore, are, kono, sono, ano, etc. so on.
Yeah.
Ano refers to a noun that is far away from both the speaker and the listener. And then kata refers to direction. It means direction. So that direction. And remember what I said earlier. It's formal because it shows distance. So you would use this for like, say somebody from another business is coming for a business meeting with your own business. You could say anokata about that person, even if they're standing right next to you. And then we have anohito, which is still fairly formal, but it's not as formal as the last one. And you can even go as far as to say ano otoko no hito or ano onna no hito for that man or that woman. Makes sense?
I think so, yeah.
And if they're next to you, you can say kono hito. Or near the person you're speaking to, sono hito. It's that same kosuado. And then we have yatsu. Yatsu can be a little derogatory, but guys can often refer to each other with yatsu. Like one of your friends says your other friend just got in trouble at school again, saying, yatsu me. So it's friendly with friends, but it's another one you have to be careful with. But then we have kare. Kare means he. It is the most direct translation of he that you can get. But
Kare?
Kare. Ka.
I know I've heard that before. I'm trying to think of where I've heard that from, though.
Well, kare can also refer to a boyfriend in an informal sense. But the more common word for boyfriend is kareshi. Kareshi. And then we have kanojo, which I completely forgot to put the hiragana for it. I'm sorry.
Domestic no kanojo. What?
Yes, domestic kanojo. Domestic girlfriend.
This is how you know I need help.
I'll put the... There you go. There's the reading in the no mic chat.
Okay. I'll write it out for everybody. Pretty sure I know the reading for it. I could say it out, or I could write it out.
Yeah.
So that would be. Would that be so? But then with the dakegana?
Sho. Yes.
Sho.
Sho with the 2 lines there, the tintin, I call them.
Sho? Okay, I'm actually blanking here. What is sho?
She.
Oh, shio. She. Okay, I see. Okay. You see, I would have gotten that wrong then. I thought I could do it. I was so. Okay. There we go for everybody. Hopefully this is good enough that you can read it. Kanocho. Because does kanji have some adaptations of Chinese characters? Yes, actually. Japanese kanji is based off of the Chinese written language. So like a lot of the Chinese characters you see and the radicals you'll see in Chinese and stuff are what were taken to form what is kanji today. But there's more kanji than there are Chinese characters. Sorry, did I say that right? I believe that was it. Sweet.
Well, I don't know if there's more kanji than Chinese characters, but that's something to definitely look into.
Really?
But interesting fact, actually. In Chinese, the word for fish is yu. And then you look at the hiragana character yu, what does it look like?
Altogether there are over 50,000 characters in Chinese. Okay. An educated Chinese person will know about 8,000 characters. But you'll only need to know 2,000 to 3,000 to be able to read a newspaper. So there's more Chinese characters than there are Japanese. Because there's only 23,000?
Something like that. And it's the same with Japanese. You only need to know about 2,000 to be able to read newspaper. But yeah, I put...
no, never mind. Both of them, I'm guessing it's just the same writing all the way through, because there's also over 50,000 kanji. Alright, sorry about that.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, if you look in the Nomad chat, what does the hiragana character yu look like?
A fish.
And in Chinese, yu means fish.
Oh, that's interesting.
I thought so too.
Alright.
Excuse me. Yeah, here are some less common Hishi words.
Okay.
Now note, before you go out and use this, they are very informal. And it implies you have utter contempt for the person you are referring to. Because these words can be used to refer to objects.
Koitsu,
right?
Would that be a fish? Not sakana, but like a kind of fish?
Oh, a koi. Koi.
Yeah, koitsu, would that be, or no?
Tsu koi does not have tsu in it. No.
Okay.
But it does have koi. So koitsu, this person here. Soitsu, that person there. Aitsu, that person way over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot stress this enough. Do not use these unless you're picking a fight.
Alright.
You will get hit. Right. So now we have plurals. We have watashi tachi and boku tachi for we. And then orera for we as well.
Contempt means that you have it out for somebody, that you don't like somebody.
It means you hate them to their core.
You have hostile feelings to them, pretty much.
Yes.
Oh, good heavens. I can barely see the lines. That character.
Oh, good heavens.
One of my, Maximilian dropped a big kanji in the in the YouTube chat, and you can barely see the lines and stuff in it.
Okay.
So,
Could you copy paste that into the no mic chat for me?
I can do that.
Sorry, I don't have the
It's
live stream up. My internet's not super strong.
It's Utsu.
Oh, I know that one. That used to be my username.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Yutsu. Depression.
Depression. That's funny.
Yeah. Utsu is depression. Depression. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And it's very complicated kanji. I think they have like 13 strokes each one. Something like that.
I got you.
Yeah. And then we have anatatachi and kimitachi, which is y'all. It's plural you.
So why is kimi katakana in this?
Because kimi, usually you only see it in kanji or katakana. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind it is, but that's just how it is.
Okay.
And it's the same with boku. Boku has kanji, but you'll either see it as kanji or katakana most of the time. But it's not the same for watashi and ore.
I put it in no mic for reference. Is he in the same chat as us? Oh no, okay. Is there a no mic chat? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. In the Japanese Academy chat, Mr. Emil put it in.
Oh.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Let us see. Yep, that's the one. Now let's look at the full word. Oh no, there's batson. Oh no, it's kakuse.
What'd you say?
Here is the full word, yutsu.
I'm not touching that thing.
Yeah, there's somebody in there that used to teach kanji, Bat Sensei, and he saw I had Utsuyu as my username and made the class learn those kanji.
Huh.
Now note, he is a beginner's kanji teacher.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't need that. Alright.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
we
let's
have
continue.
anatatachi, kimitachi.
Mm-hmm. And then you have karera, which is they, referring to males. And then kanojo tachi, referring to females.
What's up, Mooney? Welcome to the stream. And then what was the other one?
Kanojo tachi.
Kanojo tachi.
Now, tachi is used for a majority of the nouns when you try to make them plural. You use it for pen-tachi, neko-tachi, inu-tachi, etc. so on. But most of the time, Japanese people don't turn a noun into plural because usually it's obvious when there's more than one. Okay. However, it is pretty common to say tomodachi.
Which would be like your friends.
Yes. It can be friends or friend, singular.
Oh, hi, Roy. How you doing? Konnichiwa.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Alright.
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 Did I skip something? Nope. Okay. Now time for verbs. And like I said before, don't worry about the kanji at the moment. I have slides that will show you the kanji that you need to write. And we'll get to that in just a minute. So, first thing I want you to notice is that every single verb ends with an u sound. You have taberu, nomu, kaku, matsu, motsu, asobu. It all ends with an u sound, and that's a telltale sign to know you have a verb. And there's two different kinds of verbs, but I didn't get into it with this lesson. That in itself is its own entire lesson right there. So first one is taberu, to eat. And then you have nomu, to drink. Kaku, to write. Matsu, to wait, and motsu, to hold or have. And I intentionally put these two in because they're very similar. And I wanted you to focus on the component on the left right there. That is what makes these different.
Which ones? Sorry?
Matsu and motsu.
Okay.
They're almost exactly the same except for the component on the left side of them.
Interesting.
Now, a way to remember this is with motsu, this right here, this component, it's hand. It means hand. And this kanji, or this verb, is to hold or to have. So you're holding it in your hand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we good on those?
Almost. Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Direct object.
And now we have
Sorry.
4 particles.
No, keep going. Sorry.
Okay. We have 4 particles you need to know in order to use these verbs. You have o, which sounds exactly the same as the vowel o. But when you write it out in English, it's W-O. It's a direct object marker. It tells you what the direct object of the verb is. So if you eat an apple, it would be ringo o taberu. Or mizu o nomu, drink water. And then you have de, is by means of. It tells you what you used to do the verb. So like, say you wrote with a pen, pen de kaku. Or you waited, you ate in the car, kuruma de taberu. You slept on a bus, basu de nemuru. Neru. There you go, that's the one. And then you have the possessive particle no, and we've already seen this one before. So like watashi no pen, my pen. Nihon no kuruma, a Japanese car. And then you have kono pen, this pen. It's that same no right there. And then you have a subject marker, which is very similar to the topic marker wa, but it does have some slight different nuances. And I would encourage you, once we finish here, to do your own research in wa versus ga, because that is a hot debate on the internet, and it is very confusing, even for some Japanese people.
Let me see if I can think of any right now that I know of off the top of my head. So, like, Ueno eki wa doko desu ka? That would be the... I don't know the difference. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it properly either, but I do know, not every time, but most of the time, when you're using adjectives, you'll use ga.
Okay.
And so like ringo ga akai. Apple is red.
Okay.
Right. So we good to move on?
Yep.
Or y'all have any questions?
I feel good so far.
Okie-dokie. So now we have our first kanji. This is nomu, which is made of eat, and I call this a hook. It's the hook over top here, and then you have a person underneath it. So the hook man got his food, but not his drink. And that is nomu, to drink.
So, is that taberu or is that just tabe? Because last week we learned eat/food and it didn't have that second half to it.
You talking about this right here on the right side?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Yeah, well,
wait, we learned something different.
Let's see, do I have... No, I don't. Yeah, this is drink, to drink.
Oh, to drink?
Yes, the hook and person is not part of taberu.
Okay. That's what threw me off.
Just the left part right here. Yeah, the left part right here, this is taberu.
Okay.
And then this is the hook man, which I refer to as a fish. You remember the SpongeBob episode, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Toasty Pat Pizza.
Where's my drink?
Is pizza, you and me. Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza, 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 bow, bow. Yeah, I know this one.
Good. How am I supposed to eat this without my drink? Alright, let me know when you got this kanji written down.
Krusty Krab.
Crying pizza, here's the pizza for you and me.
I have no voice today, so like, it's a pizza, yeah, for you and me. Yeah.
So very good.
I got the kanji down for that. That's to drink?
Okay. Yes, it is to drink. No mu. Nomu. And you understand how to use it, right? You would use the o particle.
Yep.
Alright. Now, we have kaku. Kaku, which is to write. And it's made up of the components sun down at the bottom. Then you have a brush right above it. Kaku. And sun, this also refers to Japan because it's the first character in Nihon or Nippon. Origin of the sun, that is Japan. in Japan is famous for their calligraphy, their brush writing.
This is to write.
Yes, it is to write. Like
Kaku?
you are writing something down right now. Kaku.
Alright.
Right?
I feel good on that one.
Nice. I didn't think it'd be too difficult. So now we have matsu. It's comprised of this thingy at the end, which I have. Oh, step. That's what it's called. A step. And you have dirt on top and measurement underneath it. Measure your steps in the dirt while waiting for your mother.
Matsu?
Matsu.
It means to what?
To wait.
Okay.
Eki de matsu. Tokyo eki de matsu. I wait at the Tokyo station.
Okay.
And then we have motsu.
And this one's to have or hold.
Yes, this is have or hold. And it uses the hand radical, which is really the only difference between the two.
Mine definitely doesn't look as good as that one, but...
Alright, if there's any consolation, I did not draw these pictures. This is all from jisho.org.
Okay.
Alright. So now, a little bit more on the no particle. Formula looks like this. Possessor no possession. Watashi no pen, my pen. America no kuruma, American car. That makes sense?
Yep.
Cool. And now to verb a verb. Or verbing, rather. Pizza o taberu. I eat pizza. Actually, I want to see if you can't read these. You see if you can read the second one here?
So... That first one, I know I have that one. Give me a second here. I'm going to
This was from
cheat.
week number 1.
Yeah, I got my week 1 notes pulled out. I'm going to cheat here.
That's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Is that the only notes I had? No, I have a third one. Where's the third one? Not here. Okay, well, it seems... Oh, here we go. Water. Okay. So, that would be mizu o nomimasu. Or just mizu o nomu?
Nomu. Nomimasu would be the polite form of it. That's very good.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And then we have to write with a pen.
To write with a pen. So, benga, or, benda,
De.
oh, bende, I just wrote this, give me a second here. kaku.
Kaku. Very
Bende
good.
kaku.
Bende kaku. To write with a pen.
Huh.
And do this one right here, and I'll get the last sentence.
And or ema. No, sorry. Ekida. Ekide. I can do this without looking at it. Come on. Sentence two. Oh, su's at the end, anyways. Motsu. Matsu.
Close. Matsu. Very good.
So, wait at the station.
Uh-huh.
I'm proud of myself.
Very good. I'm proud of you too. And this is okane o motte inai. I don't have any money. And another way you can say this is okane ga nai.
Huh.
Or okane ga arimasen. I ain't got no money.
Okane o motte emasu ka? How much do you have? Okane o motte inai.
Zero desu.
Zero daru. Doru.
Right.
Alright.
And now we are verbing a verb. This is treating a verb like a noun. So like in English you would say, I like swimming, or I like to swim.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what this is here.
Okay.
So there are two kinds of adjectives. Technically three, but for now there are two. There are e-adjectives, which end in e. And then there are not adjectives, which you have to put na between it and the noun. So for e-adjectives, you use no or koto. So, 危ないのが楽しくないです or 危ないことが楽しくないです Danger is not fun. Hmm?
No, I'm laughing at that. That's true.
Oops. And you have not adjectives, which use nano or nakoto.
Nano.
Nano. One second.
No.
Alright, sorry. Not adjectives. 退屈なのは嫌いです or 退屈なことは嫌いです I hate boredom. I hate being bored.
Okay.
And nouns are going to use de aru and koto, or na and no. So we have 田中さんが会社員であることは言いません。田中さんが会社員なのは言いません。Can't say Tanaka-san is a 会社員, an office employee. And both of these mean the exact same. It's just a different way of saying it. Any questions? You got this?
I think so.
Okay. Now here are some exceptions. Sometimes you will only use koto, like when you're using a nominalizer with da or desu. 仕事は配信することだ. My job is live streaming.
I wish.
And also when verbs are related to your internal thoughts. 世界は平和であることをお願います. I wish the world was at peace. 世界は平和であることをお願います. Or お願います. So you understand what this is doing here?
Maybe? Using a numeralizer. Only with koto?
Yes, you would only use koto in these situations.
Okay.
And here's when you would only use no. Like when a verb is something you perceive, you see it or you hear it. お父さんが話すのを聞きます。I will listen to what my father says.
Oh gosh, I completely failed with throwing my pen off my table. And I've lost my pen now. Oh, no, I found it.
Oh no.
We're good. I completely missed the table. Benoit,
Right.
Koko desu ka?
Koko.
Dame, dame.
So yeah. Dame dame, dame yo, dame namo. Tsuki de, de, tsuki tsukite. Yeah. Only use no with perception verbs. It's like you listen to your father. You would say no o. Normally you say o kikimasu. Otou-san o kikimasu. Listen to my father. You're saying I listen to what my father says. Otou-san ga hanasu no o kikimasu. And hanasu here is to say. Or to just to talk.
Okay.
You also only use no with tomeru and yameru. Now the difference here I want to specify. Tomeru is like it's stop, as in stop a car. Yameru is stop, as in stop doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Quit it. So, タバコを吸うのをやめてください. Please stop smoking. I'm sure you've heard in anime before. Yamete!
Yep.
And also when the verb is observing another's actions. 日本語を勉強するのを手伝います. I will help you learn Japanese. So, 手伝い here, 手伝います is observing the 勉強する study. That makes sense?
Yes.
Good. I feel like this one was a bit more easy to explain.
Yeah. No, I see it. Okay, I see it.
Except, okay. Let's say except what?
No. I don't think that's... Yeah, no, we're good. I didn't see no in the other one. In please stop smoking. So I was like, where does no fit in there? But I see it right there. Okay. 吸うの
stop sucking on tobacco.
Gosh.
Yeah. Alright, to summarize. Noun or verb is to verb a noun.
Okay.
Noun de verb is to verb at or by means of a noun.
Okay.
Noun 1, no. Noun 2 is noun 1's noun 2, or noun 2 of noun 1.
Okay.
Noun ga adjective or verb. Noun is adjective or noun is verbing.
Okay.
Like, 私、Kento ga matteimasu. Kento is waiting. Waiting.
Is that mate?
Matsu.
Oh yeah,
Matteimasu
chotto
is
mate. Okay, I see.
The te form, when you say te iru, it makes it present continuous. It's like I'm currently doing this.
Okay.
Hmm. And again, conjugation it takes probably 2 sessions just to get through conjugation. There's a lot to go through with it.
I got you.
Let's see. When you nominalize verbs, which means you are acting upon a verb, you add no or koto.
I'm bleeding.
When you nominalize...
I'm bleeding for some reason. I just noticed this.
How dare you?
Oh my gosh. It looks like I was bleeding
all over Japan.
I know, right? I was bleeding earlier, I guess, because it's all dried up now. But yeah, I didn't realize I was bleeding. All right, keep going. We're good. I'm alive.
Better be. When you nominalize na adjectives, you add na no or na koto. When you nominalize e adjectives, you add no or koto. And when you nominalize nouns, you add nano or dearu and koto.
Okay.
Alright, now for practice. Make 2 sentences for each verb, one using de and one using o. Each sentence should have a pronoun in it. Try not to use the same one for each sentence. And then I have 2 videos here. You can watch on koto versus no and wa versus ga.
Okay.
And that is all for today's lesson.
Sweet. Make 2 sentences for each verb. Let me write this down so I don't forget this.
Okay.
Right. 2 sentences for each verb when using de and
de and o.
One using o.
And there was only 5. I think there were 5 verbs in here.
Yeah.
So it should come out to be about 10 sentences each. Or in total, rather.
Okay. Sweet.
Alright.
If anybody in chat has any more questions real fast before we end this class, you're more than free to ask a couple questions. If not, then we're going to go ahead and end off the stream here. Thank you very much again, you, for helping us out today and teaching us and hanging out and having fun with us.
Of course. Thanks for being here.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out and having fun with us. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe and hang out with us next week. We do this, well, I say every Sunday. I think we got 2 more Sundays until we're done.
Indeed.
So we got 2 more Sundays of these live streamed classes. If you enjoyed them, I'm very happy to have you guys along. We do them from 2:30 p.m. Well, we try for 2:30 p.m. It's usually about 3 p.m. honestly that we start Central Standard for about an hour. Ramoon, welcome to the stream. Didn't know you were here. But yeah, come hop in whenever you guys have time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will see. Do I have a I don't. That's weird. Do I?
Hey, Kento.
Intermission. We do. What's up?
Before you end,
yeah,
say Mata raishu.
Mata raishu?
Mata raishu. See you next week.
Mata raishu. I'm gonna use that for all my videos now. Mata raishu. Maximilian says, please go to the no mic chat and tell him if he's wrong. I guess in what's it called? In Japanese Academy. How dare I forget the name of that? Let's see. Okay. Someone in the kanji cave gave a great example of sentence structures with versus without kanji. Here without the kanji, don't have to actually read it. Do. It's literally just an endless row of hiragana. With kanji, you could differentiate the words from the particles and conjugations much easier. Plus, instead of being endless rows, the sentences would also be much shorter. Okay. tatemono. Tatemono?
Let's see. Tatemono is building.
By the way, if you guys want to learn more Japanese and stuff with the people who are partnering with us, where Ray is from, a couple other people you see every once in a while, the Discord for Japanese Academy is down in the description, as well as that the link to my Discord if you guys want to come hang out and talk to me, have fun, we can discuss Japanese stuff together, is in the description as well. Huh. So what is what are you wondering if you're tell you if you're wrong about? I'm not seeing.
Let's see. I'm trying to find it. I don't see anything yet. Yo no sé. I am as confused as you are.
わかりません。わかれる？
全然わかりません。
I know nothing.
I don't understand it all.
Well, I'll keep an eye out on the this no mic chat. If I see anything, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Sarabada.
Sayonara. What was the other word?
Sarabada. Oh, また来週。
また来週.